State mourning going on at the death of Begum Khalida Zia. BNP wants to transform affliction into power. Graves open to all. Amid morning book distribution on the first day of the year, government wants to hand over books to students by January 15th. Extravagant celebration of New Year's Eve in countries throughout the globe. Bangladesh welcoming the New Year amid grief. Hello and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa Zaman. Those were headlines. Now the details. BNP wants to strengthen the party by transforming grief into strength after the death of Begum Khalida Zia. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said this at Gulshan on the third day of the 7-day mourning period following the death of chairperson. Another party leader, Salahuddin Ahmed, said the presence of millions of people at Begum Jia's funeral has made BNP more responsible. Meanwhile, ambassadors from different countries and people from various walks of life have visited the Gulshan office and signed the condolence book on Begum Zia's death. The graves of martyred President Ziaur Rahman and Khalida Zia have been opened to the public. In addition to paying tribute with flowers through the day, port leaders and activists and ordinary people are raising their hands and praying. This morning, BNP leader and former State Minister for Home Affairs Lutfuzzaman Babur came to visit Begum Zia's grave. He said Tariq Rahman is blessed with the qualities of his mother. Therefore, he will hold the party's reins firmly in order to realize his dream. He will take the country to unique heights. Meanwhile, since morning, a strong presence of law enforcement agencies, including police, RAB, Army, BGB, was seen around Zia Uddan. Although the arrangements were limited due to the state mourning for Khalida Zia, primary school students received new books on the first day of the year. Advisor Dr. Bidhan Ranjan Roy said that this time 100% standard books are being handed over to primary school students. On the other hand, since books for 7th and 8th grades have not arrived, new books are not reaching all secondary school students. Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said that it will be possible to hand over all the books to the students by January 15th. He said that the mistakes in 123 books have been corrected in consultation with the teachers. He said this at the press conference at the Foreign Service Academy in the capital on Thursday. In response to a question, the press secretary said that the foreign ministers of the SAARC countries came to the funeral of Begum Khalida Zia and met with the chief advisor. The chief advisor urged them to expand the scope of SAARC. The world welcomed the New Year 2026 with colorful lights and fireworks. The scene of colorful ball drops in New York's Times Square gave the New Year celebration its final form. The dazzling New Year's Eve celebrations in various countries, including the United Kingdom, France and Germany, have spread fascination. Qatar's majestic New Year celebration also caught everyone's attention. South Africa has not lacked in organizing to welcome the New Year. The celebration of welcoming 2026 was also held in Middle Eastern countries, including Qatar. Lights, fireworks and colorful arrangements were seen in Asian countries, including China, Thailand, India, to welcome the New Year. However, the joy faded somewhat after the unexpected attack on New Year's Eve in Karachi, Pakistan. On the occasion of the English New Year 2026, Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus has extended his greetings to all Bangladeshis living in the country and abroad. The Chief Advisor extended these greetings in a message given on Wednesday on the occasion of the English New Year. Muhammad Yunus said, "May the bonds of harmony, goodwill and brotherhood be further strengthened in the New Year. May the New Year bring unwavering happiness, peace and prosperity to everyone's lives. In a democratic Bangladesh, everyone will love the country and devote all their strength for the welfare of the people." The Chief Advisor expressed the hope. Various media outlets have presented the interview given to Reuters regarding the meeting with the Indian diplomat in different ways. This was stated by Jamaat Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman. On Thursday, the Jamaat Amir posted a protest on his verified Facebook page. He said that some domestic media outlets have reported that the Jamaat Amir had a secret meeting with India. He strongly condemned such news yesterday. The news agency Reuters reported that a meeting with an Indian diplomat took place early last year, which Delhi requested to be kept secret. In that interview, Dr. Jamaat Amir also said that even if it gets an absolute majority in the third national election, Jamaat wants to form a national unity government with all parties. In the incident of a material bearing pad coming loose which resulted in one death, the investigation has found evidence that the bearing pad was not of good quality, said Road Transport and Bridges Advisor Mohammad Faizul Kabir Khan. He said this at a press conference at the Secretariat on Thursday. The advisor said that out of 4,000 bearings in the material, 2 bearings were found to be defective. However, the entire material is not at risk. The investigation committee has found those involved in the design of the material responsible for bearing pad coming loose. The scrutiny of nomination papers for the 13th National Parliament election is underway. It will end on January 4th. On the first day, the nomination papers of 3 candidates in Khulna 3 constituency were declared invalid. The candidacies of remaining 9 people in the constituency have been declared valid. On Wednesday afternoon, Khulna Regional Election Officer and Returning Officer Faisal Qadir declared their nominations papers invalid. The candidates whose nomination papers were declared invalid are SM Arifur Rahman Mitu, MD Abdul Hasnat Siddiq and Abdul Rauf Molla. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.